Good morning. My name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an author, an addiction recovery coach, a life coach, and the host of this show, the Take Your Life Back Today radio show. Also to be seen on YouTube on channel Take Your Life Back Today show on a video instead of listening to this on iHeartRadio or iTunes or Google Music. Break the stigma. Don't you want some clarity? What if I told you that the red and green were the same colors? Would you believe me? I'm sure you would probably beg to differ. Traffic lights would be the worst invention ever. Well, more than likely, you are not colorblind. There are citizens of this earth with disorders that make it nearly impossible to distinguish between red and green. Some beg to differ that because they see separate colors, there is a clear distinction between stop and go, and everyone should know the difference. Well, in this particular example, mental illness works the same way. In many cases, those not affected can't comprehend and then judge those affected by mental illness. They judge them because they believe those who are affected cannot distinguish reality in the same way that they do. Much like our traffic light example, some are unaware that everyone doesn't recognize stop and go, or reality and illusion. Imagine telling someone with red-green color blindness to stop confusing the colors. Ridiculous, isn't it? Well, that's like telling someone with cancer to stop being sick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of every race, class, political affiliation, or any other class divide, mental illness affects us all. Blame is placed on the survivors of a war called mental illness, and ignorance runs rampant, contributing to the stigma that drives this continuous worldwide problem. So what is this stigma we want to break? Is it negative attitudes and maybe negative beliefs towards people who have mental health issues or mental health condition? It can lead to discrimination and those inflicted with a condition failing to seek or believe in treatment. Individual, family, and social wellness, as well as the economy, are being critically affected by the enormity of people lost in this struggle. Life for those affected with and by mental health disorders are in constant danger. We are in danger because those with the illness don't seek treatment. And why do so few of those who suffer fail to seek treatment, you might ask? Well, many people with mental health disorders believe in the stigma placed on them by society. They are in denial or believe that seeking treatment is a personal weakness and are ashamed to admit that they need help. You don't believe me? Try telling your boss that you're overwhelmed because you're going through some clinical depression. Doesn't seem like an easy task to do, does it? Your boss could think that you're unstable or inadequate. Shame caused by this stigma is just a sample of what is done to people affected by the illness. If this issue is not addressed, we will keep seeing tragedy after tragedy, from suicide to school shootings. It is also estimated that 1 in 5 people in the world is affected by mental illness. So, the question here is what can we do? Can we break the stigma by, number one, not sweeping mental health disorders under the rug and becoming compassionate about tragedies caused by the stigma? Or number two, addressing society apathy toward the treatment of the illness? Maybe number three, addressing the lack of education about the complexity of the disorders? Or maybe number four, addressing the lack of adequate treatment resources and approaches. In other words, we could break the stigma by becoming mental health advocates. Be aware of your words, because they are crucial. Once said, they can't be taken back. Educate yourself and others, as well as support those in need. If you have mental illness, seek help. If you don't, be help. How to help yourself if you feel you are becoming ill. One way is just don't blame yourself or others. Reach out to your doctor. Eat, drink, and sleep healthy amounts. Take your medication every single day. If your medication isn't working, talk to your psychiatrist. Take a walk, pick up a hobby, write, draw. The list can keep going on. Do something that you enjoy. What about how to help a friend with mental health condition? What can we do if you have a friend like that? We can offer support. You can share your concern. Definitely be a friend. Definitely be positive. Reach out to someone. A therapist is highly recommended. Before you move on, my friends, when navigating your life, rethink on how to make a difference in a person's life that might be mentally challenged. Make a difference, but don't treat them differently. Do you understand? Make a difference, but don't treat them differently. Call me at 844-405-HELP. Together we can help each other take our lives back. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other. And a simple smile to a total stranger can change that stranger's life forever and can even help your life. Folks, mental illness is amongst us, and we need to accept and make them comfortable to be able to speak to us. May God bless you, and remember, God is here to help whenever we need it. You need to ask Him for guidance and direction. Take good care, and we'll talk to you guys